Okay, so today we're going to be doing a workout. It's a beginner level friendly workout, and it's called the sandwich because we're working on upper, then we're working on the middle area, which is our abs. So upper body workouts, abs, and lower body. So arms, abs, legs, in other words. The workout's going to be about 60 minutes. I'll demonstrate an exercise to you, then you'll do the exercise. The warm up's going to be about 6 minutes, and the rest of your time is dedicated to the straight up workout of the day. And so that will give you the best bang for your buck. And it's continuously going to be this 3-level circuit times 2. So we'll do it for 27 minutes, 3 different circuits, and then we'll repeat the whole thing. Okay, so we're going to start this warm up with we can't be stuttering from the get-go. Okay, so to begin this workout, the way I would start it off is we're going to start with burpees. So this is what a burpee looks like. I just want you to copy me. So you jump up. It's not very advanced. You don't have to jump as high as you can because you're just doing it continuous for a minute. So you're just doing like a straight up with your calves only, slight knee bend, and then you're going out. You're not doing push up, and you're just doing that to get that full body motion. You're going to be working your core and your calves mostly. Okay, go ahead and do one. Okay, and then the other part of our warm-up will be a 1 minute consistently at high knees. And what I want is to see form. You're doing opposite arm, opposite leg, and you're just staying on your toes with the bounce. Let me see. And try to keep your arms more straight on your sides. Okay, now what we're gonna do is head to toes mobility, and then we're gonna do head to toes static stretching, which will consist of neck rolls, so you can just do it with me as I do it. We're going to do those for a few seconds. We'll do each one for 3 we'll do 3 of each exercise, so 3 neck rolls, and then we'd go to our arms, so you can just copy me. We're going to do arms, so it's going head to toes, and then we're going to go to our waist. So this is still dynamic mobility. Then we're going to go internal and external. So we're getting the internal and external of our knees. We're getting mobility for our knees. And then finally we're going to do our ankles. And we're going to do going in and going out. So going in and then going out. And then we're going to go to our static / ballistic stretching. And we're once again going to go from head to toes. So we'll go right here for about 10 seconds. And then we will switch. And you'll just copy me. And then we're going to go arms. So you would go to here next. Then you would push on your elbow and put it behind your head. And you're pulling it behind your head. And you're pushing back with your head to get a stretch right here under your armpit and behind your shoulder. And then we're moving and we're pushing our hip out, and that's going to bring a stretch to the inner side of your groins. We'll do both sides. Push our hip out, lean on your groin, and then we're going to go down, and we're just going to add a bounce. So that's what we call a ballistic stretch whenever you bounce. And then we'll go right over left with the bounce. And we'll go left over right with the bounce. And then we're going to do some sitting ground static stretches where I want you to push up with your knees and push down with your arms to add resistance. And then we're going to switch and we're going to do another hip stretch. So now we're pushing with our elbow to our knee, and we're twisting not too much, just to what's natural, our back to the same leg that our knee is. And then we'll switch. And And now we're once again gonna do a static stretch on the toes. On the ankles, we did, a mobility routine. Yes. Remember, now I just cross out.
You have an app, call it in and out.
Okay.
I kind of have to go.
Alright, so now we've gone through, our dynamic warm-up, our mobility, and our static stretches. We're gonna go straight into the actual workout. Our first exercise I want to demonstrate to you is gonna be a wide grip push-up, which is gonna work on your chest, your pec area, and this side of your shoulders a little bit. So you'll have your arms wide, 90-degree angles. You'll come up and you'll come down. And if you can't do it on your toes, then you can go on your knees. Now we're gonna transition and we're gonna do the middle part of the sandwich, the meat. So that was the bread, this is the meat. We're doing in and out. You're gonna be on your butt. You put your hands behind you. You can have them facing out or in. Then you're bringing your toes out and then in. So you're using the hips to do this. And now we're going into our third exercise, this other side of the bread of the sandwich, which is a lunge. And you'll be constantly switching. You'll bring your knee to the floor. So bring the knee that's coming down to the floor, keep the other knee in place and keep it stable as it comes down. Okay, now we're at the next part, so that should last about 9 minutes. We're at the next part of our 9-minute session, which is gonna be upper, middle, and lower again. And that will be a pike push-up to work out another part of your arms, the triceps. So we're doing pikes, which work on your shoulders and your triceps more than your biceps. And then we're gonna do Russian twist. You're gonna be on your bottom again. You're gonna raise your arms up slightly. If you can't, your legs up. If you can't raise your legs up, you're just keeping them like this and you're touching your sides as much as you can without twisting or causing sharp pains to your back. Now we're doing pogos. These will work the calves. This is the other bread of the sandwich. And you're just bouncing like you have jump rope. You can pretend there's a jump rope in your hands and you just want to stay in place as much as possible to work on balance. Okay, now we're going to the last sandwich. After we finish this last sandwich, we repeat the whole thing. So it's 27 minutes times 2 to make an hour. So now we're doing a close grip push-up. You have your arms closer and you're working mostly triceps here. And then we're doing the middle bread again. This is a bicycle. You're on your back. You can either perform it like a dead bug and be straight arms, straight legs, or you can be on your butt and you're gonna bring your knees to your elbows like you're on a bicycle. And then our last exercise is gonna be what we call hip raises. These will work your quads and your hips and your abs. You're gonna have your body like this and you're gonna raise up your pelvis. And you're just gonna do that continuously. And then we will finish with just shaking it off. And once again, head to toe mobility. 1, 2, 3. Like what we did before. Yes, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, that's it.